Imagine waking up one day and realizing the person you defended, promoted, and stood beside in some of the most intense political battles has suddenly decided you're no longer worth the trouble. That's exactly the storm Marjorie Taylor-Greene is standing in right now, and it's shaking up the entire American political landscape. For years she was seen as one of the loudest voices of the MAGA movement, a figure who didn't just support Donald Trump but amplified him, protected him, and in many moments became a symbol of his most loyal base. But today, that alliance is cracking apart in real time, and the split is not just personal. It's ideological, strategic, and deeply revealing about the state of American conservatism. Trump has publicly distanced himself from her, calling her difficult, unpredictable, and someone who has lost her way. And while that kind of statement from Trump can crush a political career overnight, Greene refuses to back down. Instead, she's doubling down on her own voice, claiming she doesn't worship Trump, doesn't serve Trump, and that her loyalty is to her voters, not to any one man. That shift alone is enough to leave millions watching, wondering what this means for the Republican Party's fragile unity going into the next election cycle. But the drama doesn't stop there. Greene has been pushing aggressively for the release of the full Epstein files, demanding transparency and accountability in a way that even members of her own party think goes too far. It's one of the few issues that makes both Republicans and Democrats uneasy, because it threatens to expose connections, secrets, and powerful names across the board. Her insistence on taking this fight public has positioned her as a kind of political wild card, someone who can't be controlled, can't be predicted, and won't back away from controversy even if it isolates her. At the same time, she's challenging her own party's leadership, accusing them of losing touch with real Americans, especially working-class voters who feel ignored by Washington. She says the establishment cares more about donors and political games than the people who actually live with the consequences of their decisions, and whether you agree with her or not, her claim hits a nerve with many Americans who feel politically homeless. Add to this the controversy surrounding her statements on the Gaza crisis, where she used the word genocide, sparking outrage from some of the most influential pro-Israel groups in the country. Overnight, she became a trending topic across social media, not because people were surprised she said something bold, but because this time she said something that cut across traditional party lines, creating supporters and critics in unexpected places. With Trump attacking her from one side, major lobbies pushing back from another, and her own party questioning her loyalty, you might expect her to pull back, but instead, she's leaning harder into her identity as an outlier. And that's the part that makes this moment so fascinating. Greene isn't just reacting. She's reinventing herself in real time, positioning herself as a political figure who stands apart from both the establishment right and the establishment left. She's presenting herself as someone who tells uncomfortable truths, someone who doesn't care about pleasing elites or fitting into party boxes, someone who says she's speaking directly to the people who feel ignored and pushed aside. Whether that's an intentional political strategy or a natural reaction to being cast out by Trump isn't clear yet, but either way, it's powerful. And that's what makes her story so relevant right now. This isn't just a feud. It's a reflection of where American politics is heading, toward more fragmentation, more independence, more unpredictable voices rising between the cracks of the old system. Greene's split from Trump raises real questions about the future of the Republican Party, about whether loyalty to one figure is sustainable, about what happens when someone decides to break script and stand alone. And for everyday Americans watching from home, her story isn't just about one politician. It's a reminder of how quickly alliances shift, how power moves, and how unstable the political landscape has become. As Greene pushes forward, challenging her own party, demanding transparency, and carving out a new identity separate from the MAGA machine she once embodied, the only certainty is that her next move will shape the conversation in ways no one can fully predict. And that's exactly why people can't stop watching.